Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have...
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Mendy does really well there, strong defending. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that's been drilled in. Chow promptly onto that, and that is that. Reinders. Great ball. Rafael Leao! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao. Rodrigo. Still goalless. Fofana.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Oh, there's the shot! Goal! Milan!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. Danger averted for now.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Rafael Leao clearly looking the key component now, with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's following up! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rafael Leao.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that's aimed into the middle, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Reinders. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao with a definite foul there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's just beyond his reach. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kyle Walker. Driving forward. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. That has ended up in no man's land. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Valverde. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Fofana. Kyle Walker. Pulisic. And it's Walker. Alaba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Jovic. Rafael Leao. Keeper's ball.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Rodrigo finds himself offside. Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Oh, what a miss! He's had a hit! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. Has a look and has a go. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Volleyed effort.
Reinders cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Pulisic. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rodrigo. Now that's a fine challenge.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bellingham! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, real chance! That is decidedly lacking. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Rafael Leao. Reinders. He's cut it out.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Now. Rodrigo. Tomori. Reinders. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodrigo! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he tried to go it alone, and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good effort from distance. No mistake. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
2 up and very... Shot a goal! Tomori. Reinders. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, what has happened here? 5 minutes to add. Chouameni. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh no, what has happened here? Chouameni. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. It is a monster matchup, Jim Bedlin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping...
Oh, he's taken it. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've always been impressed with Danny Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. A consummate team player.
Now the finish! Valverde. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Played back in. Lucas Vazquez. And he's being shifted off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Interesting ball. Modric. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And that is out of play. Alaba. Lucas Vazquez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Hits one! Oh, he's missed it.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, can he get onto this? There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Vallejo cuts out the pass. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vinicius Junior. Couldn't squeeze it through. Thiaw gets across to intercept that. Excellent challenge. Mbappe! It's there! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Thiaw gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Thiaw gets over and intercepts. Half an hour played now. Vinicius Junior hurtling down that right flank. And that's another good win of the ball. He's looking to set free a runner. Xiao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Look, movement creates more options. And
Bellingham! Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross flung in towards the middle. Vinicius Junior. Dink through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Rafael Leao. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are already promptly back underway. He's gone for goal! Madrid have their third corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And he's gone backward here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Reinders stood up well to him there. And it's Lucas Vazquez.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gets his pass away. Mbappe!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vinicius Junior. Carvajal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
80.607 spettatori. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9. Numero 14.
Oh, good steal, he just
Lasciano
read
il
it.
campo per il numero
Your impression
90.
so far, Jim?
Il numero
Well,
29.
considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Turns and goes back.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Valverde. Bellingham. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Carvajal. Spread neatly. Keeper sees it all the way. Just about up to 75 minutes. Lucas Vazquez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Rafael Leao. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a nicely measured pass.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball. Referee's given a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Modric. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Bellingham. Decent hit! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior, and it's Alaba.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And here's Mbappe. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lucas Vazquez. Valverde. Now, who's going to be first to this? Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bellingham. A real chance if he can get through. Cleared without complication. Nicked it back promptly. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been intercepted. Szoboszlai. And here's Mohamed Salah. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Nunez! And he's done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shifted it to the flank. He's going for goal! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's there to retrieve it. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Gakpo. Nunez! No, not the best of headers.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Kimmich puts his foot on the gas. Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. No, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's had a hit! They are queuing up to have a go here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Gakpo. Muller.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neatly clipped into space. That's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. Well, they could break here. Kimmich. That is good alertness. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Darwin. Pinches it off him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Konate does really well to win the ball there. And it's Guerrero. Well, nicely intercepted. Works it forward. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Goretzka. Muller. Good spot, he's seen the run. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's picked his way through. Muller is onto this.
Muller really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking for the run. Robertson. Gravenberg. Stanisic. Oh, good-looking ball. Dyer gets it away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Musiala. Goretzka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He can run onto that. A corner it is then. This possibly the last play of the half. Kane wins the... It's Kane! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Liverpool are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Stanisic cuts it out. Lima. Muller.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Some resolute defending there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Jones goes steaming forward. Dyer. Kimmich. Kane gets flagged offside. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Muller. Chance here to counter. Musiala. Nice interception, well timed. Just about up to the hour now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a sharp pass. Musiala. Lovely feet. That looks a good ball. Jones. Musiala. Gakpo. Dyer cuts out the pass. And it's Salah. Kimmich. Coman. Now it's Darwin. Kane. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Bradley. Jones looking to add to his goal. Dyer. Goretzka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's having a go! Well, now it's a race. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Header! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai. Brilliantly cut out. Coman. Gakpo. He's had a shot! They've done it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Coman! And it's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bayern Munich grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Have a shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Nunez put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Deftly away. Now it's Coman. Gravenberg. Here's Jones. Darwin. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Szoboszlai. Fires from distance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's become a case of men against boys. Goretzka. Kimmich. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Gakpo. Little pass back. Good effort from distance. Lima gets it away. Now it's Muller. Konate. Jones. Now it's Darwin. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Darwin claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So, a breakthrough already. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Carvajal. Oh, that's clever. Rice. Gabriel. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. White. It's Saka. White. Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Martinelli. And he's managed to get free. Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's not going to reach. Arsenal are behind here, despite their... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a nicely measured pass. Trossard, he is through here. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net. Arsenal are level. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Modric. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's going to have his name taken. Lucas Vazquez. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, Martinelli! Trossard! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that's well spotted. Lucas Vazquez. Carvajal tries making a foray down the right. Martinelli. Ball's gone out of play. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Looking tidy in possession here. Gets a good foot in there. Vinicius Junior. Trossard in with the challenge. Ceballos.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bellingham. Played out to the right. Stood up well to him there. Ball is over the line. And he's managed to gift it back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rice. Martinelli. He's found the way through. Ceballos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Carvajal. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, played right into his path. Trossard! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. Ødegaard. Oh, good spread. Now White. Mendy makes the interception. Ceballos. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Rice, looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Picked out Trossard! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And here's Trossard. And he's intervened well there. Lucas Vazquez. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Modric. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Carvajal.
Oh, really well played.
Kivior attempts a clearance. And he'll shoot here. Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
And it's Modric. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job. It's a race for the ball. Back when it goes.
The attendance
Vinicius Junior.
70,000.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Always. Now the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Saka. Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. Kivior cuts out the pass. White. Real shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw. White, Saliba, Ødegaard, White. Now it's Trossard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Kivior. And Gabriel. Mbappe does well to get it back. Kivior. Partey. Now it's Trossard. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. It's a throw-in. Kivior. Rice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, perfectly measured that. Real chance! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Now there's a chance! Oh, taken with style! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Ah, he's given it away. He's got away. White. Not too much more here. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Trossard claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Just a quick announcement.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Goulet. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's gone backward here. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Nice physical challenge. Bellingham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. So we're still where we started right now. Bellingham. Valverde. Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rodrigo. Carvajal. Valverde. Tries a shot! He's got away with one there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! Bellingham! And he's done it! First blood drawn.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe! Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Nicely aimed pass. That's been promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rodrigo! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the runner. Picked out Mbappe! And what a be quick to recover this. Vinicius Junior. Now Mbappe. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a great pick out. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Goulet. Lucas Vazquez. Interesting ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No way through there. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bellingham. Bellingham! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. Ceballos. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Alaba makes the interception. Valverde. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. Goulet. Bellingham. Danger averted for now. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it.
Mbappe!
And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Bellingham. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Has ended up in no man's land. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And the pass is intercepted. Ceballos. Mbappe, and the shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's picked his way through. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ceballos. Rodrigo. Smartly reclaimed. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, important interception. to shoot! Goulet. And he was quick to react. He can get that clear. Turnamen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Mbappe. Goulet. For Valverde. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that has left him in a heap.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's played him through. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
That is good alertness. Valverde. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Goulet. Lucas Vazquez is charging up on the overlap. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ceballos clears. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Can he latch on to this? Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Played out to the right.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Carvajal. Rodrigo. Chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! And that may just do it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. And that will be the final act. Madrid pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least